responses. I recognize the member for Beaches East York.
Thank you, Speaker. On the 25th anniversary of the UN's designation of October 17 to recognize the critical importance of eradicating poverty and to take stock of where we are, it is a disgrace that a province as wealthy as Ontario has increasing numbers of vulnerable people sliding deeper and deeper into poverty. The fact is that there are many actions that the Government of Ontario could and should be taking to alleviate the systemic reasons that poverty is as deep as it is. Poverty is what happens when systems fail people. It is the result of, among other things, precarious work, labour conditions that are stacked against people who have to string multiple poor-paying positions without benefit or protections together, the very real barriers that new Canadians face or that confront Black people, Indigenous peoples and other people of colour, as well as people with disabilities, and that women still face in the workplace. It is the result of inadequate mental health supports, of over-policing of racialized communities, of school-to-prison pipelines, of child welfare policies that too often separate children from their families rather than find ways to support families to keep children at home. And fixing it means tackling these deep systemic issues. It means more affordable housing, of course, but it also means serious investments in mental health supports, not cuts, and meaningful increases to social assistance like OW and ODSP. It means following through on the Basic Income Pilot Project and expanding it across the province. Eradicating poverty requires expanding the mandate of the Anti-Racism Directorate and giving it teeth, not gutting it, as this government has done. It requires understanding all the ways in which poverty is linked to centuries of colonial governance, including the cultural genocide that is the result of residential schools and other policies like it. And so it means becoming serious about reconciliation and the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's calls to action. Eradicating poverty means not rolling back basic labour reforms. And ironically, it is less expensive to fix the root causes of poverty than to clean up the crime and mend the addiction and human suffering that are its side effects. But the government's actions thus far have done the precise opposite of attacking the root causes of poverty. Its actions are worsening the scourge of poverty and dragging us backwards instead of towards a province in which everyone can live with the basic human right that is housing, with food security, and with dignity and fulfillment. Thank you.